Hey guys, this is your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 29th of September. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. It's really camp and really kitschy, but it adds a different perspective to the tarot, so I love using it, and the cards themselves are so beautiful and so beautifully animated. Let's have a look at what the Cosmic Tarot wants you to be aware of today and what energy you'll be working with. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So 3 is a new beginning, and it's communication. So we've got another 3 here, so communication is very, very important. And if you communicate about financial matters, you will end up being in a much better position financially at the end of the day than you were at the beginning of the day. So let's try and break this down here. The Three of Pentacles represents someone who's an expert. So here we're building a cathedral. Someone has expertly planned the details of this cathedral so that it will stay there and stand there for hundreds of years. They're putting in the stained glass windows. They're already getting into the details, and it's going to be a really beautiful structure. And the person who's doing all of this is the expert, and he's calling down for something else to be brought up so they can do the job, but there's expertise involved. And what this card is saying is, remember, you have all of these expertise, and there are lots of ladders in life that you could climb up and really maximize your potential, and you could do better than this. Now, the Three of Swords looks really grim and pretty dark, but we had this recently as well. The Three of Swords usually is loss, betrayal, disappointment, and here we've got these dark people kind of coming towards you. Imagine being in this situation where you're standing in a courtyard and they're standing in front of you. You're like, oh my goodness, I would run if I saw that. I'd be like, I'm out of here. So the swords are piercing this beautiful flower. So it's like, we are the negative people. We are the people fighting against you. So, you know, when you demonize someone, when you're like, okay, this is my competition, so that person is really bad because they're competing with me and I need to come out on top. That you're the one doing the demonizing, and you turn people into this. They seem gray and threatening, and you forget about their humanity and you just see them as competitors. So if you do that, if you dehumanize other people and you just see them as competitors or people who are trying to detract from your work, then you're going to experience heartbreak and loss and pain. If you let go of that, and really the best thing for any job, whether you're employed or self-employed, this really is a life rule that applies to everyone. Focus on your work and focus on doing the best you can with what you have, and focus on that, and focus on improving your content. Focus on improving the way you work. And what that's going to do, it's going to create expansion and growth and things progressing. But if you look at other people and saying they're doing better than me, or I feel threatened, or what's he doing, then you're wasting your energy, you're giving your power away to other people, you're creating a hole in your inner self which needs to be filled by more. I need to beat these people, and that is really going to create a situation where you're not happy, where you end up in a situation where you're in a courtyard looking at these people and you're like, my competitors are creeping closer and closer and closer, and they're destroying my soul. So instead of demonizing others, why don't you start some sort of dialogue with people who work in the same field as you, or people who are competing with you? You're an expert. Each one of these is an expert. There's enough to go around. You know, there is enough for everyone on this planet to exist and to be abundant and to be prosperous. There's more abundance on this planet than we can ever imagine. So instead of being negative towards other people and saying I'm the expert and other people are trying to take that from me. You open up, and despite your reservations, you let people in and you communicate with people who are competitors and who seem untrustworthy. And you speak to them about what you're doing. And you'll notice that these people, once you actually start to talk to them and they come out of that dark light, he's got a beautiful smile when he's happy. He's really handsome when he's in the light. You just don't see that. And when she has her veil off, she is such a positive and lovely person. It's just, this is your perspective on these people that you've put on them. So you've projected onto these people. Remove that projection, open up, have faith in other people today. Give them the benefit of the doubt and talk about what you're doing. Maybe even ask for a help. Maybe suggest collaborative work. Maybe suggest joining your work with someone else, or maybe make a suggestion that you could start a new business partnership or start a new business with other people involved. Regardless of the way you choose to do this, the key to being successful and to get the Queen of Pentacles is to, first of all, realize that you are an expert at what you do, and don't put your light under a bushel and hide that. The second thing is be open and be willing to communicate with everybody, even people who you find threatening or people you compete with. Through that dialogue and through that conversation on this day, you will get to this court card, which is the Queen of Pentacles. She started out as a Page of Pentacles. She was this guy lifting rocks and working at a building site. Then she became the Knight of Pentacles, and she fought to maintain her money, and she also had this huge desire to accumulate wealth. So she wasn't exactly sure of money and how to deal with that. And now that she's the Queen, she has mastered her daily routine, her financial matters, and her health, because she has the money that she needs. She knows how to attract money, how to create money, how to manifest money, and she also knows how to keep money. So she doesn't spend a day worrying about losing her money, because if she lost everything, she knows that she could magically manifest more money. She has learned all the skills, and her security doesn't come from money. It comes from her skills and knowing that she can build cathedrals. And that's why she's the Queen, because she's added so much value to the country she rules. She's probably built dozens of churches and found the means to do it. And she is someone who is not worried about money, who's calm, who enjoys the wealth that they've got. There's nothing worse than having money and sitting there and worrying about losing it all. It's like having wealth, and instead of enjoying it, instead of being in the moment, you're like, I'm creating lack, poverty mentality by thinking I'm going to lose it all. She doesn't care if she loses it all, because she will always be abundant and prosperous. Things will always grow out of her because she's the Queen of Pentacles. She's very capable, and you're very capable. Rely on yourself, rely on your skills to make money, to secure things in your life, to overcome obstacles, to have difficult conversations. You can have all of that, and by facing your life as it is, especially in the working arena, especially in the arena of your daily routine and the arena of your health, if you address those issues today, you will come out on top, because you change your perspective. You're not battling and you're not under siege. You feel liberated, and money is a side effect of your freedom, and you never worry about it again. So today is an opportunity to create that kind of energy where you change something about your work, or you realize your expertise, and that puts you in a much better financial situation. So a lot of people are going to start their own businesses today. A lot of people are going to ask for more responsibility and more pay at work. And it's about having those difficult conversations that are the block. So it's scary to go up to the boss's office to knock and to say, hey dude, can I have a promotion? You know, it's scary to do that, but face Feel the fear and do it anyway, as Susan Jeffers would say, and you will come out on top. 3 and 3 is 6, and 1 is 7. 7 is mind and creativity. So use your mind to really realize how skilled you are, and also realize that you have a wonderful imagination and that you can create beautiful things in a tangible way. You're amazing because you can take the spiritual and unmanifest. She dreams. Just because she's the Queen of Pentacles doesn't mean she has no imagination or that she's not intuitive or spiritual. She is. And she has these amazing dreams. And the great thing about her is that she can transform those dreams and make them tangible things, like a church where people can gather and feel a sense of community and feel like they can connect to something bigger than themselves. She's doing that not because it benefits her, but because she wants to beautify the land. She wants to beautify the lives of other people. So you have the chance today, if you face your fears and you overcome your own fears, you have the chance to beautify the world and the day for yourself and for other people around you. And it's also a huge confidence boost because you realize how skilled you are, rather than dismissing those things. And it's like, everyone can do that. No, not everyone can do that. So have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me about your life purpose, so why you're here and where you've come from in the sense of what have you experienced in past lifetimes, what are you good at vocationally, what are your expertise, what are the challenges and obstacles that you have to overcome, and what's the ultimate goal that you're reaching for. In my private readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. And by drawing up the astrology charts, it's a blueprint of your soul. I can see what your talents are at work. I can see why you're here and what you're striving to become. I can see what's destined for you in love and romance and where the challenges are and where the ego tries to sabotage you. So if you're interested in that, then please get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please hit the subscribe button on this channel as well. I do live tarot readings, live free tarot readings on YouTube. I come on, you ask a question, and I pull a card for you. It's a mini reading just to give you an idea. So please subscribe, make sure the bell is on so you're notified that I come on live. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.